Hey everybody, Tugboat Timmy here. Going to talk to you today about the type of freight I pull, how I get my freight, and how I negotiate my freight. First of all, I pull dry van freight. I have my own trailer, dry van trailer. When I'm pulling my trailer, I use the dashboard to get my freight. I call the broker and book it. When I'm doing power only, I usually have to use whatever carrier's power only freight that I'm using their load board to get their freight. And most cases it's USA Truck. I do a lot of power only for them. They got a decent board and decent system. There's no negotiating the rate with them. It is what it is. So you got to pick what you want. But the things that I look for when I'm trying to book a load, it, mainly the first and one of the most important things to me is where is it going? Is it going to an area that I'm going to be able to get out? And if it's not going to a good area, is the load paying enough to get me out? Because I'm going to ask for that. I'm going to ask for the money to deadhead out of that bad area. For instance, Florida, notoriously a bad area to get out of, right? Phoenix, Arizona, notoriously a bad area to get out of. Well, you know, I'm going to ask. If they're not paying that, I'm going to say no. And guys, that's where a lot of us have a problem with saying no. Say no, hang up, let that broker call you back because if they can't find somebody to cover the load, they're going to call you. And it's happened to me numerous of times. And by the time that broker calls me, I've done already booked another load and they missed out. Another thing that I'm looking for, guys, is how much does this load weigh? Is it a heavy load? Because if it's a heavy load, I'm going to burn more fuel. So I'm going to ask for more money just because of that. If it's a light load, I may let the broker win a little bit. Um, what is the product? What kind of load am I hauling here? Is it palletized? Do I have to unload it? What exactly is it? Because a lot of times they will load potatoes directly on the floor, and I hate that floor loaded product because um, it just makes a huge mess, and it's just a more pain in the butt. If I do one of those loads, it better be paying really good. And I always ask, what the broker is offering on the load. I always want the broker to throw out the first rate, what they're offering. For instance, if a load is paying $2,000 to go 1,000 miles, well, I mean that's $2 a mile, right? Well, I'm always asking for more. Do not be scared to ask for more money. When you're booking your freight, ask for more. If they say they're offering $2,000, well, that broker more than likely is getting paid $3,000 for that load. More than likely. Not in all cases, but in a lot of the cases we're dealing with out here. So don't be scared to ask for more money. In that situation, if they say 2000 $2,000 to pull a load that weighs 30,000 pounds to go to a good area so I can get out of, I'm going to say, hey, can you do it for 3,000? And the broker is going to say no. They're going to say, no, I don't think we can do that. And then you can say, well, w- how much more can you come up off that 2,000? Because I don't think I can do it for that. It's just not enough. Fuel's $5 a gallon. Where I'm trying to get is that 2,500. Now I may settle on 2,400 or 2,300 on that run to get over that $2 a mile. Um, a lot of the times I don't get exactly what I want, but I always get more than what they want to pay. So those are the things that I actually look for and do when I'm trying to book a load. The thing here that the point that really that I want to get across to you people, to you guys out there is A, don't be scared to say no. Always ask for more money, regardless if it's a good load or not. Because you can always say, you know what, I'll do it for that. if it's a good rate. But even if it's a good rate, ask for more because in most cases you'll get it. I can't. Every load I book is more than what the rate should be. Um, so always ask for more. Don't be scared to say no and hang up. Have a good day. I don't think I could do that. Um, those those are the things that I would strongly suggest. Um, Please, if you have any questions or comments on this video, I would love to hear them. Some of the ideas of what you guys are doing out there to book your freight, or how do you get your freight? Do you use a dispatch service, or do you have a dispatcher? In those cases, you're leaving your destiny in someone else's hands. So how you deal with the person that is handling booking your freight is very, very important. You need to be very clear with that person what you expect, where you want to go, what lanes you want to run to make sure that you guys aren't bumping heads and that both of you can be happy. Me personally, I love booking my own freight. I love negotiating my own freight. Um, to me, it's almost the best part of the job. But again, please leave any comments, questions, concerns down in the comments section below. Make sure you like and follow us so you can get more content from ATBS. Also, it's tax season, so I hope you called ATBS or you will call ATBS today or tomorrow and get signed up so you can get your taxes done. Hey, everybody, that's all I got to say. This is Tugboat Timmy signing off.